Kia ora koutou, and welcome to Crimopolis in about 3 minutes. Prototype copy used, final version will look quite different. Part of our program to promote New Zealand gaming. It is a game for 2 to 5 players. There is no solo mode. Playing time's around 90 minutes. It's a reasonably simple game. It's 1920s in small town America. Prohibition is in effect, and the demand for illegal booze runs high. Taking inspiration from those big city mobsters like Al Capone, you decide to set up your own criminal enterprise. Will you become the boss of bosses, or will you just end up burying all your friends? You win if at the end of the game you have the most points. When one player reaches 21 points, that is their last turn, but everyone else gets one more turn. Competitive. There is no friendship on the streets of Crimopolis. Area control. Moving your gang around the city and taking over territory is the key to winning. Victory points. Points can be gained from missions, killing rival mobsters, fortune cards, and taking over and controlling regions. Player turn. At the start of the game, you build the city by placing your HQ and 1 tile each, in turn. Each player gets 7 time on their turn, and actions cost time. If you do not spend all of your time in your turn, the next player gets that time added to theirs. You can spend 2 time to place a mobster on your HQ. The maximum number of mobsters in an area is normally 3. You can spend 1 time to move a group of mobsters to a street area between the city zones. If you move to an area that has only 1 tile, pick one of the 2 revealed city tiles and place it for free. Some tiles have these arrows, which means they are double tiles. You cannot place a tile here that isn't also part of a double. You can also choose to place your safe house instead of one of the tiles. The safe house is a location where you can also recruit mobsters. You can ambush enemy mobsters in the streets, removing an equal number of your mobsters, and you can take over a location in the same way. Any mobsters removed this way increase your body count. Each player will have 2 job cards. To do a job, you must be adjacent to the matching region and not currently occupying it. You then draw a headline card, which may cause complications for your job. Spend the time noted on the card and move the number of mobsters shown into that region. Also, claim the victory points. You will always have 2 jobs, so as soon as you complete one, draw a replacement. If you ever have 2 jobs for the same location, you can immediately discard them both and redraw. You can also spend time to draw a fortune card. Some of these have powerful game-changing effects. Why would you like this game? Crimopolis is a brutal, unforgiving game where you can be smashed badly with little you can do about it, but smile and wear it. And if you're someone who likes that kind of brutal, cutthroat game, this is definitely one to check out. The headline cards range from trivial to absolutely shattering, as do the fortune cards. So this is a game that thrives on chaos and sudden twists. The city building is quite fun and the board gets quite expansive as the game goes on. The flavor text on the job cards is really neat, and I'm looking forward to see how this game gets fleshed out more during Kickstarter, as a lot of the art here is placeholder material. The best thing about this game is the church and the tombstones. It's something quite unique, and watching those bodies pile up is both fascinating and terrifying. However, if you don't like conflict or unfairness in games, this will not be for you. You can be wiped off the board and have to rebuild from scratch pretty easily. And getting stuck with a mission that's hard to complete can be a hassle, as it costs 3 time to discard a mission and draw a new one. For a simpler game in the same vein, check out Family Business. And for another mob-related game, consider Nothing Personal. Crimopolis, the other Valentine's Day game. If you enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe to the channel, and check out our Patreon.